afternoon, everyone. My name is and I have the privilege of serving as Executive Director at the Coalition of Homeless Services Providers, the lead agency for Continuum of Care. Today I'm honored to present the 2025 Community Impact Awards, and I couldn't be more proud of how our community has shown up, nominating and voting the individuals and organizations they believe that make a real difference in this past year. We opened up our nominations in the winter of 2024, and from January to March, you all have cast your votes, and now the moment's here. I'm excited for you all. Our first award that is being presented today is our Beyond Government Award, which recognizes an individual or jurisdiction that has gone above and beyond their official role in demonstrating exceptional dedication to addressing homelessness in Monterey and San Benito counties. Today, we honor Jennifer Torres, whose passion and commitment have made a lasting impact on our community. As a community outreach assistant for the city of Salinas, Jennifer has dedicated herself to bridge the gap between government services and the individuals in need. For over a year, Jennifer has served as the chair of the COC Outreach Coordination Committee, leading with compassion and fostering collaboration among outreach teams throughout both Monterey and San Benito counties. Her unwavering efforts ensure that those experiencing homelessness are met with dignity, respect, and meaningful support. Jennifer's leadership exemplifies the power of going beyond the call of duty, making a true difference in the lives of the unhoused. Please join me in congratulating Jennifer Torres on this.
Thank you so much. This is a really big moment for me. I want to start off by thanking all the CHSP representatives for making this happen. I always look forward to this event. I also want to thank everyone that voted for me. Thank you to my fellow outreach workers, my outreach committee, and collaborators. Without you guys, it would be impossible to get work done, and I appreciate being in all the work with you guys, and your partnership means so much to me. And of course, thank you to my incredible team who stand by me every day through the bad and the good. You guys lift me up to be better. And this award goes to us. So, Torres, while I don't do this work for recognition, it's really meaningful to get honored this way. And I promise to continue to lead my work with my heart, love, and commitment to this community, because I truly believe if we work together, we can make a greater impact. So thank you guys.
So our next award is our Turning Legacy Award that honors a service provider or individual or organization that has demonstrated outstanding achievements and contributions in addressing homelessness in our continuum of care. Today, it is my great honor to recognize my hero, friend, and colleague, ROXANNE WILSON. This award holds a really special meaning to me, as Catherine Turney was not only our former executive director for the coalition, but also a mentor and trailblazer who helped pave the way for both ROXANNE and myself to step into the roles that we hold today. ROXANNE is a leader whose unwavering commitment has shaped the future of homeless services in Monterey and San Benito County. And for the past 13 years, ROXANNE has dedicated herself to reducing homelessness in her community, ensuring the most vulnerable remain at the forefront of local, state, and federal priorities. ROXANNE's tireless efforts in dedication, leadership, and unwavering commitment to addressing homelessness in our community has truly embodied the spirit of this award. It is with deep appreciation and admiration that we celebrate her invaluable contributions. Please join me in welcoming
This is kind of like an awkward moment for me because when we had decided to create these awards a summit ago, I never in my life thought I would be a recipient because we created them to honor all of the other people in this community that don't get to be on stage, that don't get to be the voice, that don't get to do the things that I get to do. So Catherine Turney is a hero. If you know Catherine Turney, please raise your hand. So Catherine Turney used to be the executive director of the Coalition of Homeless Services Providers. I met her though when I first entered the homelessness space when I worked for an organization called Community Homeless Solutions. Yeah! So Catherine was a bulldog, my goodness. She had this brilliance to her that I think was, I don't think that many people got to see as we did, working so closely with her. Unfortunately, Catherine did pass away, so I definitely want to accept this in her honor because she certainly did pave the way. She allowed us to do what we needed to do to make it work. At that time, the coalition had 3 staff members. Three staff members to do the work. And I'm going to tell you what a coalition, what a Continuum of Care does at my next session. So if you get a chance to go to that one, you will learn a lot because it is a lot of work that they do, a lot of responsibility that the coalition holds and that the Lead Me Home Continuum of Care holds. But this is a big deal for, not just for me, but for Catherine and for all of you who do this work every single day. Thank you, and thank you.
Now, I would like to present the Dread McCall Community Hero Award that honors a person with lived experience or a dedicated community member who has worked closely with the Continuum of Care to uplift and advocate for the unhoused. Today, it's with my pleasure, we recognize WES WHITE, a champion for the unhoused.
Waiting for you.
A champion for the unhoused who has relentlessly advocated for well over 11 years. Wes is not just a voice for the people. He's a force for change. As a member of the Lived Experience Advisory Directive and newly appointed COC Leadership Council member, Wes ensures that those most impacted by homelessness have a seat at the table. His unwavering commitment to attending all the meetings and amplifying voices and holding the system accountable is a testament of his passion and dedication. This award is especially meaningful as the late Dread McCall was not only an inspiration to our community, but also Wes's great friend and ally. Together, they stood side by side, fighting the good fight for the unhoused with unwavering determination. Today, we honor that legacy and that enduring impact of their work. Please join us in celebrating WES WHITE.
Like she said, Dre was my best friend. I actually met him through City Council with Pamela Weston and Rita Acosta. Together we kind of formed a homeless union, the premier homeless union in the nation to reestablish the National Union of Homeless through the Poor People's Campaign, a national call for moral revival. We were doing a lawsuit at that time against the city, City changed their ordinance, city changed their policies, but they didn't practice them. So right after that, we started this flagpole community at City Hall, a nightly protest. That lasted for 6 months until they changed the ordinance, called the West White ordinance. Nobody allowed on Lincoln Avenue at all. And this is a picture that he took. Nobody was doing families, nobody was doing elderly and infirm, really, nobody was doing pets until I started identifying them and they became clients of the county. And then this guy has been all over the place. This is us during the Friends Inside Summer Cooling Shelter. When TAMV closed, they just drove out 70, 80 people, and we made a building. It wasn't up to code. We had lasted for about not even a week, and we brought 40 people to go to the housing and land use and also city council meeting and tell them the solutions that they needed in their life. We also did a Lapis Road RV Homeowners Association that was out on Lapis Road in Marina. Let's see what else I can show you real quick, briefly. Another great picture of Dread. This is our multicultural something, cultural relevance and humility committee was what that was. And we were all about the First Amendment. So here's a picture of us behind the First Amendment at the, next to the Weekly. And, we were part of the Democrats for a while. This is a artist rendition of, my campaign sign and a little love letter saying, from my heart, vote for change, for mayor, vote for West White, love SALINAS, love all, from ROXANNE. We've done a lot of things. The other thing I wanted to mention was Roberts Lake and Colonel Durham, because that's when he passed, actually. That was the beginning of the pandemic. There was a bunch of people in RVs and cars, and the city of Seaside didn't want to get rid of everybody, even though shelter in place. So we were able to get a special meeting and send people to Colonel Durham, a church parking lot. And so that actually had showers and bathrooms and laundry. Like, these are the kind of services with actual solutions, and that's what we really need to be focused on. How do we support people? How do we give them an address? They're not homeless. They're only homeless once the jurisdiction takes everything they got. Now they're homeless. So otherwise, it's affordable housing. Let people have what they have. If they can maintain organized space, those are the ones that are housing ready. We should give them headline privilege, in my mind. So thank you very much. And Dre was, wow, he was tough, Dre.
Our next award will go, it will be the Homeless Children and Youth Program Innovation Award, recognizing programs that continually evolve to meet the changing needs of children and youth experiencing homelessness. With increasing number of students and families in need, resources, support, and services, innovation is essential to ensuring effective and meaningful solutions. Today, I'd like to honor Monterey County's Community Action Partnership for their unwavering commitment to reducing poverty and addressing homelessness through a network of local service providers. Monterey County CAP team funds a wide range of programs that remove barriers to self-sufficiency, ensuring that children and youth experiencing homelessness have access to after-school programs, youth shelters, and street outreach, rapid rehousing, and more. Beyond these crucial services, Monterey CAP's impact extends further in supporting domestic violence survivors, employment initiatives, food distribution, parenting classes, and financial literacy programs throughout the community. We'd like to thank Community Action Partnership for their forward-thinking approach and dedication and innovation. Please help me join our Monterey County Community Action Partnership team for well-deserved recognition.
On behalf of Monterey County Community Action Partnership, we would like to thank the coalition and everyone involved in the nomination and voting process. The mission of Community Action is to reduce poverty and support low-income individuals and families with achieving self-sufficiency. This award is truly a reflection of the strong partnerships we have developed with local service providers, government partners, and incorporating input from those with lived experience in the development and implementation of the homeless programs that will have lasting impacts in our community. The good work to reduce homelessness for youth continues, and our team remains committed to engaging with community partners to tackle the challenges that lay ahead. Thank you very much.
I would like to also say just a few words. Thank you, Alex and Adriana, and the direction of Roger Franks and the help of the rest of the team, Monterey County Social Services. But also, we need to recognize all the superheroes in the room. Really, give yourselves a round of applause. And I say this because together we're able to accomplish more. You know, social services is one department that's trying their best to address these concerns, continuing the war against poverty and offer homeless services and solutions available. But if we can bridge the gap and learn to connect poverty prevention, social services, and sustainable housing solutions, how much more could we do? Working together across social services, community organizations, local government, we can build sustainable pathways out of homelessness. We can integrate wraparound supports like job training, mental health care. We could also address addiction recovery, mental health needs, and of course affordable housing, which will lead to a better long-term outcome. And together we can make a safe place to call home for everyone. Thank you.
Our last but not least award is called the Homeless Children and Youth Impact Award, which recognizes educators who significantly impact the lives of students and families experiencing homelessness. This award acknowledges individuals who demonstrate a commitment to advocacy, collaboration, support, and service efforts that can change the trajectory of homeless children and youth. I am proud to honor Donna Smith, who has served as Monterey County Office of Education for the past 6 years. In this role, Donna works closely with Monterey County school districts, the charter schools, providing essential support to the liaisons with identification, enrollment, resources, services, and staff development to ensure that homeless students receive the education and support they deserve. Donna also leads the Family Resource Network of Monterey County, which encompasses 13 school districts with multiple sites, and her dedication extends to developing the connection program and collaboration with community schools to deliver the expanded core model and community school supports for students experiencing homelessness or in foster care. Donna's passion for ensuring that every child has an opportunity to succeed is evident in everything she does. Her leadership and advocacy has created lasting, positive change for countless students in Monterey County. Please join us in recognizing Donna Smith for her incredible impact on lives of homeless children and youth.
Dr. Dave, as our county superintendent of schools, I'm so glad you're here to recognize this award really for all of us. You know, I do work with all of our school districts and charter schools in Monterey County to support them and provide leadership or anything that they need. But when I first got this job 6 years ago, I realized that we were operating together and getting to know each other, but we were really missing that important component of working with our government bodies and also all of the organizations that you all represent. And so I really put on myself to bridge that. So you are working closely with our school districts, we're working closely with you in any capacity we can to just have wraparound services for our children and youth. So whether you're in shelters or mental health, we really need your support, and we hope that you will always reach out to us if you have families that you've recognized that could use that support in school. We really want them all to be very successful. I just want to say that when I was an administrator, so I've been in education since 1987, and I'm sure a lot of you weren't even born then, but that's cool. Actually, yes, it's true. And that was the same year that the McKinney-Vento law was passed federally. And that was my first year in education. I knew nothing about the homeless world at all. My last principalship, I had a homeless family that came to live in our area. I knew a lot about McKinney-Vento because of Cheryl Kameny, who's been a great friend and colleague for 30 years, and a great advocate for homeless children. But it was different when I was an administrator. How do I help this family? Well, it wasn't until I got this job that I recognized or realized that all of you exist. And I didn't know that before. I didn't know all of these organizations existed. And so I really want our school districts to have the same opportunity I've had to know who you are and how you can support us. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Let's give one more round of applause for all of our awardees today. And that concludes our award ceremony right now. Our next session, I just want to recognize that this event cannot be made possible without our sponsors and all of you. So I'd like to thank our sponsors for their generous contributions. Their dedication to our collaboration and innovation is what makes events like this possible and progress achievable. So shout out to the County of Monterey. Comcast that supported. Monterey County Housing Authority. Monterey County Office of Education. Montage Health, Kaiser, CCAH, Chemical Bank, and the Tech Foundation. Thank you so much.
And I forgot to mention, already recognized Marina City Council Member Brian McCarthy. Give him a round of applause as well. The new, relatively new Marina Police Chief, Randy Hopkins. Chief, thanks for being here. And last but not least, County Superintendent, the best County Superintendent anywhere in California, Denise Gus, everybody.